In a small village nestled at the foothills of the Western Ghats, there lived an old man named Keshav. He was known across the village for one particular trait. He never complained. Whether it was scorching heat, heavy rains, crop failures or power cuts, Keshav always wore a calm smile. In the same village lived a younger man named Ramesh. Ramesh was the complete opposite. He was young, energetic and intelligent, but he had a habit of constantly nagging and complaining. If the tea was too hot, he complained. If it rained, he cursed the weather. If someone arrived late, he shouted. If things didn't go his way, he blamed the world. People often advised him, "Ramesh, why don't you learn from Keshav kaka?" But Ramesh would laugh. "That old man? He doesn't even own a proper phone. What can I learn from him?" One monsoon afternoon, Ramesh's tractor broke down in the middle of a muddy field. Angry and frustrated, he sat on a rock, soaked in rain, muttering to himself, "Why me? Why always me? I work hard and this is what I get." As fate would have it, Keshav Kaka was passing by under an umbrella. He saw Ramesh, offered shelter, and said gently, "Come to my home for a hot cup of tea." Still grumbling, Ramesh followed. Keshav's house was simple: mud floors, a flickering lantern, and a boiling kettle on a chulha. Yet, everything felt peaceful. Ramesh blurted out, "Kaka, don't you ever get irritated? Your roof leaks, your fan is ancient, and your crops are just as bad as mine. Yet you never complain. How?" Keshav smiled and handed him the tea. Then he said, "Complaints turn life into a slow poison." He said, "Ramesh, let me tell you a story. Years ago, when I was your age, I was just like you, always angry, always frustrated. One day, a monk came to our village. I poured my heart out to him, complained about my father, my finances, my fate. He listened patiently and gave me a clay pot filled with water and pebbles. He said, 'This pot is your mind. The pebbles are your complaints. The water is your peace. Shake it once.' I did. 'What do you see?' he asked. 'It's murky, dirty. I can't see anything,' I replied. He said, 'That's what constant complaining does to your mind. It clouds your vision. Now, slowly remove one pebble at a time.' As I removed each pebble, each complaint, I noticed the water becoming clearer. 'Now look,' he said, 'your peace returns when your complaints disappear.' That day changed my life." Keshav continued, "You see, Ramesh, life is never perfect. Even kings face problems. But the difference is, some people carry water, others carry poison. Complaining is mental poison. It doesn't solve anything. It only steals your joy." Ramesh sat in silence, his tea untouched. He realized how much energy he had wasted on things he couldn't control. Weather, traffic, people, even time. Over the next few weeks, something changed in Ramesh. He started noticing his thoughts. Instead of complaining, he began practicing gratitude. When it rained, he said, "At least the crops will grow." When the power went out, he thought, "Good time for a quiet moment." When his friend was late, he used the time to plan. Slowly, people began to notice. "Ramesh, you seem calmer these days," they said. He would smile and reply, "I stopped shaking the pot." Dear viewers, we all face struggles. But complaining doesn't change the weather, fix our bosses, or make time go faster. It only makes us bitter. What you focus on grows. Focus on solutions, not problems. Focus on gratitude, not gaps. And remember the wise words of Buddha. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Let's not waste our life in complaints. Let's live with calm, with clarity, and with courage. If this story touched your heart, give it a like. Comment with "I choose peace over complaints." Subscribe for more inspirational stories and share it with someone who needs this today.